Times have changed, no doubt about it. But I've done my part. I have fulfilled my obligations and have accomplished what I have needed to accomplish. I have lived. And what do I get in return? What is it that God sends me that awards such a handful of success? Absolutely nothing. I exist only as I did before, as a small, meaningless speck in the universe with a fraction of conscience. I fly across the plains of good and evil, not knowing if I'll make it out in the end. Still, I'll continue my campaign against the crime-infested filth that has plagued the streets of this town, even if it fucking kills me. Who said I was depressed?
Hey man, I got you some matches.
Alright then, lay 'em on me.
Well, you might not be very pleased with what I'm about to tell you, but at least it's a start.
Cough it up, Jay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, we don't have any names.
No names? Jay, I've told you a dozen times. His appearance means absolutely nothing if we can't come up with a simple name. Do you understand me?
Yeah, Al, I hear what you're saying, but the fact of the matter is this guy's heavily secretive. We're not even sure if he has a real name.
Dear Lord.
Good news is that we've got men all over his back, so the bastard won't be able to make any more threats as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, bud.
People are calling him the Faceless Tormentor. I guess that refers to his distinctive black mask.
Are you serious? As cheesy as that sounds. Please, Jay.
That's all I've got. Nobody's even got a clear look at this guy. He's like a damn ghost, just flying under the radar.
But the Faceless Tormentor? Are you kidding me? I mean, it sounds like the name of some street punk or high school bully.
Don't get smart with me, Alan. Isn't that enough? I told you that's all we could come up with. Besides, you can't expect to lay all this goddamn work on me. You know, you've really changed since Boss made you the head of team. You're aware of that, aren't you?
Will you shut the hell up and slow down? I'm not focusing this all on you. Now we've got 8 different guys out there working just as hard as you are. But since this is such an important lead, we're going to need all of the help we can get. And I can't have you or anyone else getting sidetracked in the process. Now get out there, you work with the team, and find me some valid matches. Now you're wasting my time.
Alan, man. Alan, man, if you need anything,
Yeah, see you later, Jay. Long-ass day. Doggums! I've missed you. Hey, how you been? How you been, Charlotte?
Clevverstone is in complete chaos. Live video footage depicts dozens of innocent civilians running away in fear after a violent and aggressive crossfire.
Man, me and my girlfriend, we were just walking around, hanging out. Next thing we know, we hear a gunshot, kind of like a crack of thunder. We just ran our asses off the other way.
Fortunately, no deaths or serious injuries have been reported following the shootings, and the Reapers are still being debriefed. The town's expert psychologist brings you more.
I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. The main reason for a criminal lies deep within the confines of his or her mind. The evil and sadistic nature portrayed by these types of people can be brought on by years of pain and suffering. Now, I don't know how, and I don't know why, but clearly the one responsible for these shootings must have a legitimate cause. I mean, everything has to happen for a reason. Now, if you excuse me.
To learn more about the minds of criminals, read The Sight of Darkness, now in a bookstore near you.
It is unknown whether or not the attacker has connecting ties with a suspected relative or a loved one. However, we will continue to provide you coverage of this shocking yet unforgettable event. In other news, a batch of domesticated monkeys have just kidnapped an 11-year-old girl.
What the hell is this? There was nothing there. Hey, Drew. I heard the news last night. What the hell happened?
Jesus, man. I don't even know. It all just happened so fast. We were getting reports in left and right. And all I know is that some asshole came in, scooped up as many flawless diamonds as he could, and then started shooting at us.
Print, you piece of junk. How much is that to ask?
Shit. Well, did he get away with them?
No, he dropped them on his way out. Prick had so much crap on him that he pretty much dropped everything. They're being sent back to the lab.
Alright, well, did anyone catch a glimpse of him?
Nada.
Okay, that's good news. Any dead or wounded?
Thankfully, no. We had our men heavily defended, but the vehicles took some major damage, more than we could have imagined.
From one man? For the love of all things bright and beautiful, it's not like he had an entire army on his back.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Can you? Ah, god damn it! It's 2017, you'd think that we'd have some decent printers already.
Alright, I'll continue to send maps to the scene of the crossfire. I have some other more important things to take care of right now.
Like what?
It's on a more personal level, and I know exactly who to go to get this taken care of.
Not so personal if it's linked to the investigation. What do you have in mind?
Meeting up with an old friend.
Well, I hope everything works out for you.
Yeah, same with you and that, printer. Oh, and, Drew.
Huh?
You know, with shootings and all. What I'm trying to say is, try not to let this whole thing get under your skin. He can't get too far. We'll find him eventually.
I admire your optimism.
Ah, the great Alan Marlow in the flesh.
Don't be such a drama queen.
They never change. How many of them have you put away? 10? 20?
Please.
Come on. It's been such a long time. And you're gonna tell me there's not a secret to why you're so good at what you do?
Hey, I'm not Forrest Gump, all right? I have no time to share my life story with you. All right, now no tea parties. We're professionals here.
All right, what do you need from me? I didn't drive all the way down here for you to be wasting my time.
Here. I found that note on my refrigerator a couple of days ago. I don't know what it means, and I sure as hell don't know how it got here. I could possibly even have someone on my back right at this very second.
This note, you say? You don't somehow think this is tied to the Tormentor, do you?
It's a possibility, though I don't know what he would want with me. Still, I'm gonna stick with my gut on this one. The natural human instinct, might I add.
Alan, I know you hate to say it, but you might have pissed off the wrong person.
Well, I had that effect on people. One thing I know for sure is that I don't make enemies.
Not saying you made enemies, per se, but there's lots of people that have a taste for vengeance. Might even be something or someone you left behind.
Hey, well, that's not always the case.
Maybe not, but things buried underground always find a way to get back to the surface.
Well, I'm gonna need you to run some scans in that handwriting. I don't care what it takes. I just need to get somewhere with this investigation. And don't throw all these useless excuses at me, because I know that we have the technology for it.
You know, there are hundreds of criminal agents that would be willing to slap this on your fridge.
Better to be known as the crazy one than the wrong one. Don't fuck this up.
Hey. When will I see you again?
When the darkest sky starts to shine, my friend. Have a nice day. I'm writing this today to speak of my fractured connection with the very engine that powers my existence. For many years, I have pledged my loyalty and commitment towards the foundation responsible for the law and order established within the town. But as of right now, I can no longer maintain that connection. I find it difficult to move forward. And as I write these words in cold black text, I ask myself what my reason for being really means. This life that I was given has been challenged and tested for greatness. But without the inclination to bring peace to society, I can only sit back and watch as humanity slowly tears away at itself. Okay, now you know, I told Jay the same thing. Like, his appearance means absolutely nothing if we can't come up with a simple name. Do you understand?
Alan, we've done all we could. The investigation's been rendered bone dry.
Okay. You listen to me, Jay. You listen to me, you listen good. Now, I packed in 10 years in this force. 10 agonizing years, okay? I'm not about to let this one slip through my fingers. I want some goddamn answers!
You know something, Al? You're gonna look back on this whole thing one day and think, did I really waste all my time and energy on something so trivial? For crying out loud, brother, you're embarrassing me and the team. Boss says you just let it go. He told me you're not even allowed to show your face around here for quite some time. Can't say I blame the guy. Let loose.
You can't honestly expect me to let this one slide. All this time spent... I've never abandoned a case.
It's not your fight anymore, Alan.
What are you talking about, Brent? Hey, you even listening to me? Brent! Brent!
Crap!
What's up, man?
Nice haircut. What's the occasion?
Got a hot date tonight.
Oh, how snazzy. Anyway, what do you think about this whole thing?
Oh, you're asking me?
Of course. I mean, I'd like to think I'm not the only one who thinks he's lost his mind.
Well, I think we've all suspected that at one point or another, but he's really into his work. Can't blame him.
Yeah, and so am I, but I've never worked myself to a complete state of anger and paranoia. Maybe it's best the boss just put him back where they found him.
Makes you wonder.
What? No. You don't actually think he's starting to remember, do you?
Well, it's been a while. The effects might be starting to wear off. You never know. I told somebody to put more in his food supply, but people just don't listen.
Relax. He'll never be able to figure it out. Not for now, at least.
We can't allow him to remember.
That's not gonna happen.
Jesus Christ. What? What's happening to me?
It all makes sense now.
Yeah?
Alan, you're not crazy. The Tormentor wrote the note after all.
You know, I've been stuck back here for a while now.
You can't leave this behind.
I know. I've already stated that to Crenshaw.
You're risking your own life for letting this thing go. God knows what he's capable of.
I just don't care anymore.
Alan, come on. We can do this. Finding this guy will prove to the team that you're not crazy.
Yeah, I know. I've already expended the necessary amount of energy to finding him. You just gotta understand that, things have a way of working themselves out.
Not unless you go the extra mile to change them. Now get over here.
I can't go back there, Braxton! Just get that through your thick-ass skull! Alright, now, if that coward wants to show his face in my territory, I'll be ready for him. But right now, my business with the Reapers is done.
Alan, no. You don't even have a gun.
You see, that's where you're wrong. No. I've been saving this bad boy for the right time. And now that time has finally come.
What do you mean?
Your persistence is killing me. Why do you keep calling?
I just one night say that I am rather persistent.
Who is this? Who the hell is calling?
I figured you might ask that.
What's your name? What do you want?
That is irrelevant.
Quit dicking around. Alright, if this is some punk-ass jokester down the road, I swear to God!
Always jumping to conclusions. I think we both know what this is all about.
I'm sorry, but you've mistaken me for someone else. Now please.
Alan, it's me. You remember all right?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do. Those bastards just wiped your memory clean. That's all. Sooner or later, you'll come to grasp the truth. Finally, after all these years, I'm proud to set you free.
Free from what?
Those lies that were branded into your mind. All I'm asking from you is your cooperation.
Alright, let's make this quick then. Where do you want to meet?
Charlie's Park.
Charlie's Park? But that's right down the block.
I know.
I can hear the pitter-patter of your screeching footsteps.
You know Halloween isn't for a while now, right? Wait, you? I thought it was.
Take a good look, Alan. Let me start by filling you in on the minor details first. After all, your curiosity must be eating away at your thoughts like acid.
Who are you?
I have been called many names. What? With the Faceless Tormentor and all?
So what's your real name then?
Oh, no matter. Does Marlow ring any bells?
What?
I'm your brother, Alan. Your step-brother.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Was it you who broke into my house and left that note on my refrigerator? Were you responsible for the Clevverstone town shootings?
Double! You hit that spot on. I'm surprised you catched on so quick.
You sick bastard!
I wanted to attract some attention. I apologize for such dramatic appearances.
You cost me my job. You cost me my life.
What job? What life? You don't even know who you are.
Well, in simplest terms, I can tell you.
Alan, there's something else you should know.
What? What is it?
You have been a part of one large fake organization. Those Reapers, who you once called friends, have been conspiring from the very beginning. Your mind was wiped clean and replaced with processed artificial memories that were designed to make you think, act, and believe like a real hero would.
This doesn't make any sense. No.
That's the truth, Alan. By the way, don't you remember Mom and Dad? I couldn't possibly leave them out of this.
I never had any parents.
Bullshit. Mom and Dad died in a fire. How could they make you forget something so vivid?
I just told you, I've never had any parents. I'm the product of years of vigorous training as well as criminal defense. All right?
Listen, they arrived to the site of the fire on time, and they took you away from me. The perfect opportunity for a recruit. Soon after, they injected you with the dope to relieve you of the trauma, but you were merely an apprentice. A mindless puppet with hands stuck through your skull. Those clothes that you wear, the food that you eat, and that house that you live in, all paid off by the Reapers.
Some kind of drug, you said?
NX03 is what it's called. The most deadly of all substances, really. Man, they've been using this stuff on everyone. It's got people thinking that they're the real heroes of society. I can't allow that. The Reaper branch must be brought down. We must become the real heroes.
We?
Now that you are fully aware of the truth, you and I are going to lead a resistance against those Reapers. We are going to slaughter every last one of them.
Your judgment is clouded. All right, now what's it gonna take to break you out of this aggression? Why don't we just expose the Reapers for who they really are, rather than just put them down like dogs?
I can't be drawn into their little game like you. This must all end. We're going to take back everything that they've taken from us.
Please, just consider my proposal. All right, we can't do this. It's just not right. All right, do you get what I'm saying?
Well, Alan, if you won't fight with me, then I guess you're fighting against me. Come back here, Alan!
Worthless now. You should have joined me when you had the chance.
Why did you drop the gun?
Can a guy lend a fair fight for once? No. No! Don't die on me!
Look what you did to me, brother.
I didn't mean to. No.
Death is cold.
The sun. The sun's finally starting to shine.
What'd you do? What have you done?
writing about something so negative. Though my efforts in securing my own well-being have been laid to rest, I realize that there is more ahead than there was behind, and that all of us obtain the power to shape the future, regardless of any of those lies tied in with the obstacles that stand before us. I just can't believe anyone except myself. I'm not a quitter. I do not give in. I am a hero. Sure what life has in store for me at this point, but I'll be ready for the moment where evil decides to show its nasty face. No one will ever read this, of course, but now I know what it means to survive and prosper, to keep trying. My actions have been fully justified.